Gemini, hello there, my friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late June 2021. We're moving on into July, so let's get it going. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to start you with a couple of oracle cards here. So my guides and spirit team, talk to me about the beautiful Gemini collective, please, and thank you. And Gemini season has just passed us, so I do hope you all had a very happy birthday. And we're just going to look at these real quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, we'll see what you need to hear from the universe by pulling a bonus spread with the Starseed Oracle, which is always a nice way to end things, am I right? So let's see, what do we got here for Gemini, please? Okay, I always like to just breeze through this part, but it's being a little specific this time. Okay, so the mind might be going, or creativity could be very important here with that first Oracle card. If you look down there, that lady has a very interesting hairdo. And once again, this showed up for you last week. We have the twins, which is a big hallmark card for you. So briefly, we'll go through these. Oh, but before I do, if you're new here, Gemini, I'll be speaking about the June subscriber surprise towards the end. It's your last chance to get your name in for that, so you might want to check it out. So here we go. This first card, you see the woman here with the awesome hair. She has different artistic implements going on there, so she has a lot on her mind, literally. So your mind might be going in a lot of different directions, or this could be the universe saying that artistic pursuits, creative pursuits could be very good for your mind, your mental well-being. Letting some of that emotion out, letting some of that thought out into creative pursuits could be very beneficial for you. So I feel like it's one or the other. Hopefully your mind isn't going too fast or is on a million different things. That's a possibility. But as we move to the second card, this showed up for you last week as well in last week's reading. And you see the two people, they're obviously twins looking through those glasses. So we think if this doesn't represent Gemini, you standing in your power, knowing what it is that makes you great and powerful, this could just be matters of perspective, whether it's two people trying to get on the same page or you trying to get your point across to others. Seeing things from different vantage points is kind of the vibe I get with this card. So we'll see how that works. You might see things differently in this time. Let's get into tarot though. We're going to get you 3 in the upright, then we'll intuitively clarify. So let's get a shuffle here for the beautiful Geminis, please. My guides, talk to me. What do they got going on late June? Their birthday just passed. Hopefully everything's good. But last week's reading was titled Beware of This Person, I believe, and there was a funky energy in the collective's energy. So hopefully you're not dealing with anyone that's a little too rough. That was a possibility. But we'll see if that's sticking around. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully we have an energy shift here. What's going on with Gemini? Okay, yeah, because that was really throwing me last week. All right, we have the Page of Pentacles here. Yeah, so the creativity, maybe learning, maybe messages of some kind. It could be a lot of different things, you know that. Okay, we have the 3 of Cups, which is good. Okay, but we have the 7 of Swords on the back. So part of that energy from last week is sticking around here. And we're going to talk about these because these represent a whole bunch of different archetypes. So I'll give you some of the classical meanings before we get into the intuitive, juicy stuff. Position number 1, this Page of Pentacles, you might be tied to an earth sign. If it's not that, all pages are students, all pages are messengers. So there might be some sort of interesting message coming your way, okay? A communication of some kind. Or you could be focused on a new pursuit, learning something new, whether that's acquiring new knowledge or just throwing all your eggs into a new venture of some kind. That's a possibility here with this page. But yes, like I said, could just be communication in some form. And we'll see when we clarify it. But in the center, we have the 3 of Cups. Generally, I see this as an extremely positive card. There might be some sort of group dynamic, third-party situation on the mind, whether that's a family thing, work thing. But generally, this is an energy of celebration, being happy, joyous, merriment. That's a big thing here with this. Aside from that, sometimes it could be somebody who's getting into pleasures of the flesh a little too much. You know what I mean by that. Could be any various one, but we're not going to dwell on that. That could be a very happy card because the front end of this reading seems extremely positive to me. But we must watch out for this 7 of Swords, okay? This could be the energy of the person we were talking about last week, all right? Someone who possibly has hidden motives, hidden agendas. This could just be things around you that you don't quite know yet. Hidden aspects or details, surprises even. But depending on what clarifies this, it could be some sort of revelation. And as I said with those oracle cards, something might come to light or you might see something differently. That's the vibe we're getting here with the 7 of Swords. But we will dive deeper. So let's do that now. We're going to jump in and clarify. So let's shuffle it up here for Gemini, please, my gods. What's going on with Gemini? Yeah, I don't like to dwell on those too much, but we'll see what the messages are about. See what's going on with Gemini. Now, this is the portion where I go intuitive with the reading, my friends, which means I do stray from the classical meanings. So take it however it hits. You know, all tarot readings are about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. So feel free to do further research or dig into it and take whatever messages you can. All right, so we're going to see what's up with this Page of Pentacles, though. Why is this page here for Gemini, please? Why is this Page of Pentacles here for Gemini? Thank you. Okay, we have the Fool in reverse. Yeah, I do feel like this is somebody that is scared to make the first step in something. Now, I'm not saying that to you. I'm not coming at you sideways. The Fool in reverse could be an Aries you're tied to. Hopefully, you're not having static with an Aries. But we think of new adventures. And that was one thing I was saying with this page. Someone's second guessing. So if it is communication, if it is message-based, it's somebody that's like, thinking about hitting you up, then they don't want to do it. Thinking about speaking, then not doing it. Like this is someone going back and forth with this Page and Fool in reverse. Now, if it's not talking about that, if it is talking about ventures, this could be somebody that's just a little nervous to take a leap of faith, okay? Or someone that's just overthinking it. You could be thinking about the positives and negatives of a situation as well. But those are the things I'm thinking about. It could also be the universe saying slow and steady wins the race. So we have a lot of different things here, a lot of different messages in the first. You just take whatever applies, all right? We'll talk about it more when I recap it. But let's see what's up with this Three of Cups, though. Why is this Three of Cups here for Gemini? Yeah, that could, just be somebody nervous to talk to you about something. And I feel like I saw that in the Leo reading, too. Why is the Three of Cups here? Why is it Yeah, the deck is being specific now, which is interesting. Why is the Three of Cups here for Gemini? Thank you. Magician. All right, yeah, a lot of you could really be trying to create total and utter happiness here. That feels good. And of course, that's something all human beings want. Everyone wants to be happy. But with the Magician, it's manifesting. It's truly creating. Your mind could be on all sorts of mystical stuff, like really fun stuff that we're all interested in. But the Magician is bringing those good times in, bringing those celebrations, those wins, those victories coming in. So that could be very nice. Like if you've been actively manifesting, like really trying to create, doing like rituals, writing lists, doing vision boards, it could be very beneficial for you, and it could pay off soon. So I do feel like some sort of win could be coming your way, some sort of reason for you to celebrate and be happy. I know that's a generalized message, but these are good energetic possibilities here. I feel like it's very good. But I do really want to get to this Seven of Swords because that energy is kind of sticking out like a sore thumb when we look at everything else we have here, because everything feels optimistic. So let's see what he's about. We're going to go in on the Seven of Swords, then I'll give you a quick recap of the reading. And at the very end, I'll pull your bonus spread, as always. So why is this Seven of Swords here for Gemini, please? Is it that energy from last week? Why is the Seven of Swords here for my friends? Okay, thank you. Okay, pardon me. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. This could be someone you have a lot of rough history with. And for a portion of you, if last week's reading did resonate with you, like someone who may have been a little untrustworthy, someone who may be a little underhanded, that energy is sticking around. Like this is somebody who can't let go of certain memories, can't let go of certain hurts and things that have happened in the past. So we have a lot of different things going on here. Now, with the Six of Cups in reverse, if we're not talking about soulmates, if we're not just talking about past memories, this could easily just be a dicey person from your past. But as I said very early on, you could have some sort of revelation, you could have some sort of realization where you see things differently, where everything just clicks and you have an aha moment. That's kind of what I'm getting here as well, because this one's usually in the daylight, the night, so the energy of revelation is still showing up if this isn't the dicey person we were looking at last week. Okay, so I'm going to give you the quick recap. And I always just want to reiterate, take whatever hits for you because we have a lot of things going on. So please look down in the box and we'll go through it real quick. In position number 1, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Fool in reverse. This could be somebody who's a little nervous to approach you, but this is energy of somebody second guessing. Like, should I do this? Should I do that? I want to do this. Oh, wait, maybe I shouldn't. Like, those are the types of energies it's giving me. If it's not that, it could easily just be someone afraid to take a leap of faith, take a first step. And do with that what you will. I'm not going to give any advice. That's just what the energies are saying here. In the center, we have the Three of Cups with the Magician, someone manifesting and creating a big victory or win of some kind. creating their happiness and trying to bring it into their lives, and there is energetic possibility for that to happen, especially if you've been specifically manifesting, especially if you've been specifically trying to bring certain things into your life. This could be a happy ending of some kind, for sure, or payoff. Now, on the very back end, we have the Seven of Swords with the Six of Cups in reverse. This could be someone who has a dicey past. This could be someone that you're tied to or have been tied to that has some dicey qualities, some rough qualities. Someone who could have been a little sneaky, a little underhanded. This is a little rough here. Aside from that, something could make sense. You could have a revelation of some kind, a eureka moment where things click for you. Like things that may have been shrouded suddenly become clear. So I do feel like it's one or the other. Like someone you may have been tied with that was a little rough, a little toxic possibly. Or just that revelation, all the puzzle pieces fitting together, and now you're like, aha, okay, that makes sense, that revelation type energy. So we're going to get your bonus spread out now. Interesting. And yeah, please take a screenshot if you'd like to look into these further. We're going to shuffle it up one time. What does Gemini need to hear, please, my guides? I mean, I'd say that was a little more positive than last week's, so that's a good thing. All right, and we're going to see what you need to hear. I like this ending readings like this because it's like words of encouragement from the universe. Okay, usually very optimistic. So let's get to here. We're not going to spend a lot of time wrapping this up. We're just going to have a look. What do you have for Gemini, please? And thank you. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, maybe someone owes you an apology or 2 or 10 with the I'm sorry card, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah, someone could have a little bit of regret. Let's keep it going, though. Okay, all paths lead home. And this showed up for another sign as well. I believe that showed up for Leo as well. So a lot of similarities between your reading and the Leo reading. I'll just say that. Now, we're going to go through these. I'll give you my intuitive and literal meanings of the cards, but I'm sorry is extremely self-explanatory. As I said, this could be somebody who's suffering from a little guilt, someone who might owe you an apology, someone might want to apologize. As I said, with that person who was a little afraid to approach, this could be what it's about. Hopefully this isn't you holding on to that energy of regret, but that's what is showing up here. It literally says defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. Aside from what we saw with the messaging on the back with the Six of Cups in reverse, someone really might try to make things right in some way. And depending on the individual, depending on what you've been through, that could be a good or a bad thing. You know what's best for you. I'll just say that. And as we move to the next card, all paths lead to home. It's very source type energy to me. That we've all heard the quotes about all rivers leading to the ocean. We're all in a certain journey of life. Okay, and that is what this card represents to me. The path that we walk. We don't know what the end is. We don't know when the end is going to come, but we are on this journey of life. The ups and downs are very important. And this could just be encouragement from the universe to keep pushing, keep it moving forward. The literal meaning says inner authority, intuition, and turn your gaze within. So again, I was already speaking about someone having a revelation or the puzzle pieces fitting together, things making sense. This card could represent that if you do a little soul searching and look within in regards to whatever situations it is you're going through. So Gemini, that's what I have for you. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the June subscriber surprise. It's your last chance to get your name in for the June subscriber surprise. I'll be giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Light Seers Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in, you only need to do 2 things. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you are by now. And second, let me know down in the comments what your sun, moon, and rising sign are. If you don't know them all, it's fine. Just let me know what you do know down there. You'll be entered to win. And in the beginning of July, I will announce the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, thank you so much. And I'll see you next time.